welcome to part 1 of the tutorial of how to solve a Rubik's Cube, the intermediate method. So the first step in here is going to be how to solve the cross. It's going to be the same as your beginner's method, except I'm just going to re-explain it anyways, to give you a different viewpoint of how to do it. So it's really easy because basically all the first step is something that you probably already know, and that's this. That's all you want to do. So to do this from any given point, it's really easy and it requires no algorithms. Basically, let's say you start off in this position where you have no pieces in the right place. All you have to do is you find a white piece, such as this, and you just put it up. It doesn't matter if you put it here or if you put it here. It really doesn't matter because it's the first one. So let's just say I want to put it here. Okay? This will be considered correct, and every other edge piece that's going to be on this cross is going to be relative to this piece, which is white and orange. So if you have a standard Rubik's Cube, so basically a store-bought, this isn't a store-bought, but if it is a store-bought, then you'll know the color scheme is green is to the right of orange, blue is to the left of orange, and red is opposite orange. So red and white is going to be over here. So I see that there's a green and white edge piece right here, and I know this has to go on the top. This is part of the cross. Now because I said that green is to the right of orange, I know that this piece has to go over here. So it's really easy because all I have to do is I just have to turn this. And now here's the red and white piece, and I know that red and white is opposite white and orange. So I know this piece has to go over here. So also really easy. That's it. And then of course, here's the blue piece and the white piece, and I know that has to go here. And to check, it is indeed to the left of the orange. So there you go. That's the cross. And you see here, these are different colors. But I know that I did this right because I know if I just make a 90-degree turn counterclockwise, indeed everything does match up. The center and the side does match up. So that is the cross. A couple things I'd like to note about the cross is the fact that I didn't use any algorithms. So what you want to do is you want to be able to know what's going to happen in advance. So I know that if I move this up, no edge piece, meaning this one, will be affected because I'm only moving this layer and it really doesn't matter. So I can easily move this up here without affecting anything. Similarly, I see this piece here, and again, you really can do this without any algorithms. Basically what you want to do is you don't want to mess up any edge pieces you already have in the correct place. These two are already in the correct place, so I don't want to mess up these two when I put in this green and white piece. So to do this, I can first move the front face, and then just rotate the top face, like this. Now if you don't understand any of these steps, first of all message me. But another great thing you can do is you can just rewatch the clip over and over again until you become relatively familiar with all of the steps. And then eventually you'll develop muscle memory and you'll be able to do this without thinking really. So here I have a white and blue piece, and that is just a 180 turn. So it's really fluid. You should never have to turn aside more than 180 degrees. So, yep. Just another example. So here, although I have 3 pieces, notice that these are all in the incorrect place because if I assume this is correct, then I can put it where the center is, and then I notice that this does not match up. So I know this has to go here. So there you go. And then of course I just want this piece up here. There you go. And that will show that it is indeed correct. This last part is going to be about how to solve the cross on the bottom. It's a lot faster, and eventually you're going to want to be able to do this because it is a lot more efficient and it puts you right into the next step. So it really is the same thing, except now you just have to be conscious about where all the pieces are relative to each other. So before I had orange to the left of green. Now orange is going to be to the right of green, like this. See how orange is to the right of green? But know that if you had done it on top, it would indeed be to the left of green. It's because when you go upside down, it inverts everything. So of course this red goes right here, like that, and that also solves the cross. If you have any questions, again, message me. Thanks for watching, and please continue on to part 2.